Hello, welcome to a kind of different kind of video. This is kind of a commentary, I guess, or video commentary. I don't know what you want to call this, but I was working on Liquid Rock issue 5. I'm on page 5 right now. Still a lot of progress, as you can see. Because Final Crawl Pair, I kind of got it to work, so it's kind of shitty right now, but it's getting the job done. Um, sorry. But I figured, hey, actually, you could go back in the old Liquid Rock and kind of go over it and see how it is. And I figured, why not do a video of it? Because I get to share my embarrassment with you guys. So I did this like years ago, like maybe 2012, 2 to 3 years ago, I guess. I don't remember. I don't really remember. This is, I think, done either on Photoshop or Illustrator. Can't remember. Sorry, I'm not gonna bother reading these because you can read them on your own. Um, but look how lazy this is. Like, I didn't know this was how bad there's nothing here. There's nothing there. It's all white space, empty space, and I thought I did something here when I was like, I'm gonna go look at issue 1, and there's nothing here. Two buildings and a fence thing, and wow. And look how bad the shading is. Like, there's no logic with the lighting here. I didn't think of anything of that. I didn't think of it at all. I mean, I'm still kind of crappy with lighting, but it's better than this. It's better than this. Um, then there's this. I got all fancy with the backgrounds, but here he's not painted. He's just a head. He's whatever. Like, honestly, I was just kind of gunning through these. I was like, I want to go on the next page. I want to go on the next page. I want to go on the next page. I want to finish this and upload them. I was rushing so bad on these, and it shows. It really does, and that is ridiculous. Again, no empty space, and the story is garbage. Probably around the second or third issue, maybe even the fourth issue, I really decided this is a shitty story. I need to find a way out of this so I can change it and kind of make it better. And I'm kind of doing that with issue 5. I'm kind of boarding better stories now with it. I'm molding this into something else. I'm writing this stuff out. The only thing I'm keeping is that we'll get to them when we get there. But see, there's nothing there. He's talking about how people are talking behind his back and he's being betrayed and all this kind of stuff. I didn't. This was so much exposition. This is exposition dump right here. I like his design. Sadly, we're never gonna see this character again, probably, but I do like his hair and his face. Like that was decent design, but here's the thing. There's two characters here with jackets. Like and there's not really a difference almost with the jackets. They're almost the same jacket. That's a shitty face. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but like look at that. That's his family right there. What a good looking family, right? And then here, I kind of like the panel here. This panel was kind of, I guess it was kind of before my time then, but this line is kind of shit though. But it's good. It's a good idea. Like the one thing I will say is I do kind of see this genuine passion that I started out with. Like, oh man, I'm gonna draw something. I'm gonna share this. I was really excited to upload this when I uploaded this. I was so excited. And now I'm just kind of like, why is this here? Like, look, I didn't even erase the things there. I just wanted to move on. Because my favorite part of doing these is the line work. I love line work. When I have to like shade it in and do that kind of stuff, I moan. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. But that's the longest part of the process. When I'm drawing it, it's so much fun. I love doing that because I just think of things. I don't know. This is a lot of fun drawing that. I like that part of the process. Um, then you have then you have this kind of shit. Uh, Him begging the guy not to kill his family. You kind of know he's gonna kill them. He reaches out. He had short sleeves. I give him a jacket. By the way, later on, that's whatever. Uh, oh, sorry. I thought I heard something. I thought I heard a beep. Um. Yeah, they get killed, headshots, execution style. That gun doesn't make any sense if you look at how he's holding it. Doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make sense. What purpose does that serve? I do like that he has a flowing cape jacket thing right there, but you never see it at all anywhere else. So it was obvious that I just added there because I thought, hey, you know what, that would look nice, and I also didn't want to draw his legs, that when he's that size. Not knowing you can draw something and then scale it down, I didn't think of doing that. Then this was decent. I made a short sleeve jacket. That already rolled the sleeves up, and I didn't do a good job drawing that. I don't know, who knows? Then I kept that there for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Then I wanted a wanderer look. Kind of cringe at that, but like, look at it. There's no skybox, but there was a skybox there, kind of. That's something. Then you get this kind of dies here, but oh, that's nothing. The more I look at this, I don't know if Last of Us came out around this time, but I know there's a building that had this kind of roof. Man, makes me think of Last of Us now. Added a nice highway there. It was like, okay, then he's talking about getting revenge. And that was the last page. That was okay. I kind of makes sense that he's wearing a bandana. Why is his facial features so prominent through it? Doesn't make any sense. Let's see, here's this to be continued in August. I was gonna make this a monthly series. Didn't last long because the way that I did this, I worked on them every month, and I'll release them when they're done. That's really not a good way to do it. Do this kind of stuff. You should always do them in batches, then release them as just release them when they're all done or a good amount of them are done. Like I did with my recent YouTube videos. Character Week. I did all that months prior to it uploading. So let's go to issue 2. Made sure that you know that this is Subway. Got a little bit better with the backgrounds, I guess. That is a good character design. I might bring him back because here's the thing: Liquid Rock was originally a comic I did when I was in high school, and it was a ripoff of Metal Gear. It was a word for word ripoff because you just watched Metal Gear Solid 2, where it plays Patriots with Liberty, Snake, Jason, Campbell, Ben. There you go. So Ben and Jason were the two main characters. I really like those two characters, so I figured I should carry them over to this revival that I was doing. And when I got around time to doing Ben's character, see the thing is I never did concept art for this comic. I just kind of went with the first design. So obviously that was a bad idea. But with Ben, I kind of had this idea that in my high school drawings, he looked like a weak character. It was like, no, I'm gonna make him the most buff character, and that's what I did. Gave him an eye patch and everything, and I was really excited for that. And then I never talked about him again. I might have brought him up here and there in one of the issues, but I don't think I ever whatever. Then there's Jason beep beep. I like this page. It's not drawn very well, but I like this has atmosphere. This has atmosphere, and man, I like it. I really like it. I forgot I drew this page, and it almost looks like as if someone came and drew this for me, left it on my computer, and then I was like, okay, upload it. This is really nice. I like this. And then with the with the store name and the poster, my joke is put zero thought into them. Don't bother with the names. Like don't like who's gonna name their store Trouble Store and the N for a poster like that? Don't do that. But I figured this is a comic. Who gives a shit? Because that's not going to be the focus. You're not going to care about the store and the poster. So I figured put zero effort. Put as much attention as you do in the background at first. Like you're not going to focus on the background at first, but this is in the foreground. Oh my god, that's kind of funny. I kind of like that. That kind of makes me laugh. A little Theo humor from me. Then you get a little rape action because why not? Oh, sorry. I'm like, whatever. This character, this guy, I would like to say I based him on. I was thinking of a character, but I can't think of him. I can't think of the character I based him on. It might have been an original thought, but I feel like I was watching something or playing something. I was like, I want a character that looks kind of like him to be the sleazy character, and that's what I got. But I don't remember. I don't remember. but whatever. So I figured drawing this. Um, I will say that that's decently drawn. That's decently drawn. That this entire section because like the pose is pretty good. It's not the best. I mean, I think I should have made that a little higher, but it's not bad. It kind of gets the point across, I guess. But look, I just realized something. Ready to see something dumb? Okay, so her leg is right there, right? It's knee, thigh. So her waist should be here. Her hips, that general area should be here, right? You can go here. Leg, knee, thigh. That doesn't make any sense. Unless no, but that's wow, that is just bad. That's just really bad then. Or unless that's supposed to be a foot. Yeah, maybe that's supposed to be a foot, maybe. Whatever, I don't know. I don't even know. Um, that's decent because the thing is, I wanted to get something like The Walking Dead. I liked the art style that it had, and I kind of wanted something like that. And that's the closest I've ever gotten, to be honest. Um, that's a shitty pose, really shitty. That's okay. That head tilt's okay. Like it kind of has that kind of look to it. Um, it's really hard to get kind of that angle right, but I think that's pretty good. That's a nice drawing right there. I like that a lot, actually. I mean, just the shading I think is pretty good. Not the best, but I think it's decent. Um, that's okay. I think there's a lot of like lighting problems on his face, but I think overall like the line work on it is really good. Um, and then here like the arm, the holding the gun I think was drawn very well, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, where did he get shot? And then he's like, girl, okay. Uh, excuse me. Say goodnight. Okay. You don't know what time it is in that day. You don't know if it's nighttime or daytime. Then you do these little marks, whatever. He looks so tweaked out in this one. Wow, he looks like he's like sniffing cocaine, like woo. um, that's a weird nose. Um, for a while when I was doing issue 4 and issue 5, I forgot her name, and I thought it was Carla on a whim, and I was right. It was Carla. Man, that's pretty good. Decent helmet drawing right there. That's a decent facial expression. Um, and then here, I like this. I like the portrait, the figures here. That's nice. And then he books it, and this to be continued in issue 3. Now, the one thing I've noticed, the one thing I will say that Tumblr has a 10 photo minimum, and it's really hard to get a good story across with that amount. And that's kind of what the first issue kind of fell into. Like it was like kind of hard to, it's really hard to drop you into this world without little explanation of what's going on. But and I think as this goes on, I think I got into a better groove with it. The one thing that, so I would kind of recommend if you're starting a comic, don't give yourself a lot of pages. Give yourself like 10 pages and try to tell a story with that, and you'll be amazed how much. Because you start to realize all the fluff that you're creating without even trying. Because when I was doing this, there was a lot of stuff I had a lot of stuff in between things that you didn't really need because I wanted to get to the important parts. So that I like that. I like that a lot with these 10 pages of stuff I had to work with, and I think I started getting more. You don't see this in here, but you'll start to see more interesting kind of issue intros now. But let's look at this. This is a decent. I don't know. Oh yeah, they ran off. They kind of whatever. So then I think he wants to understand who this king person is. So this is the design I got. I like this design. I stand by the design. I like how this character looks as well. He looks kind of whatever. But the one thing is, I made him sound like such a great person, or I didn't give him a good, enough reason for the reader to hate this guy as much as I wanted to. But now that we're on G5, I think it's gonna work out now. I don't think I think now it's gonna definitely work. But whatever. That's a decent drawing, I guess. This is a decent page. This isn't bad. I think this was me still working on Illustrator. Now, this was me during when I was watching or reading The Strain, the comic book. Really good book. I really like it, and the show is really good. Oh shit! I had that poster with a smiley face as soon as this thing shows up because I wanted there to be something funny there that you could kind of see, and then look at that. It's like, oh shit! Like, no, I don't know. It's like a character saying "oh shit" without the character saying it. Um, so there you go. That pose makes no sense to me. Now that thing, I mean, the thing I want him to kind of this jerky motion and he's like kind of getting his tongue out. I know that's the weirdest kind of thing you see me do, but I wanted something like that. I'm kind of proud of these gunshots right there. I'm kind of proud of them. Uh, this face is kind of whatever. It's pretty good. It gets the point across. Here he looks like he's just trying to convince him of something, and then he gets his tongue ready. Wait, I did that pose 2 times. Oh wait. Oh wow. I'm lost in this. Okay, whatever. Then he thinks Carla. There's I guess a continuity issue with those 2 pages. Then you hear okay. Well, I don't know. I guess he's getting his gun or putting his gun away or something. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. They're going inside the building and then okay. And then they find this. But see, I feel like that there should have been more exploration pages, I guess. But there, I couldn't fit them all, so I was like, okay, I gotta got him there, gotta get him to that part, and then I gotta give them a reason to get in there. So that's these 2 guys getting to into that area that they're in. Then they go in there and then they get scared. I don't think that reads well. That because you don't see them opening it, and then I mean I guess he says we gotta hide, and then I guess man there really was no read there. Wow, this is to be continued. Nothing in the background. That's nice. I should have added a background, but okay. And then since issue 4 was taking so long, I decided to put up a teaser. But see, this is what I mean. Like, see how I'm just saying Liquid Rock 4, issue 4, revival, and I'm like I'm working on issue 5, and I think I added like a street sign or something, and then I put issue 5 on it or something. I started getting more and more unique. So as you can see, I've been putting a lot of stuff like updates and all this kind of stuff because it was taking forever to get issue 4 done. Because here this was done in Illustrator because I was really getting fed up with Illustrator at this point. I was like, this isn't working. Then I got Corel Painter, and yeah, this was using Corel Painter, and I really liked it. Uh, so there you go. And then let's look at this. So only 1 page was done by Illustrator. 1 page. There was another page that was done in Illustrator. I did like 3, 4, 5 pages maybe in Illustrator, and some of them I redrew in Corel Painter because I really liked Corel Painter at the time, or I entirely cut them out of the entire issue. There was so much more to do with the 2 soldiers that I cut out entirely. I don't know why, but whatever. This was because I was watching. I was playing not the Walking Dead, Dead Rising, Dead Space. That's what I was thinking. Dead Space. And I like the writing on the walls. I like the writing stuff. I'm kind of proud of these of those 2 drawings because like they look very well drawn there, but they could be better. A lot of scaling is off. I like the shelf. So then I get to so this is the first page in Corel Painter. Already you see a jump in quality. This looks insanely better. Uh, I started adding more details to his jacket because I felt like it. And then I did that with the blood, and I was playing with the opacity as well. And that's what I like, with Corel Painter. It has a lot of good pressure features and all that. It was really nice. And I started using a wet brush for the background, thinking, oh, this is going to look like a Painterly style, like in The Legend of Korra, because I love The Legend of Korra's background paintings. And I wanted that here, and it doesn't look that good. It looks like shit. Oh man. That breast looks good. That breast, maybe there's something going on there. But then you get to see there's continuity with the blood error right there. But I think right now I would probably do something different. Then here see. Look, I did really good with the faces here. I will say I really love drawing faces now, and I got a lot better. Um, and the shading is a lot better compared to the other stuff. I mean, there's still things I need to work on, but it's better than the first issue. And here I kind of wanted to go more into detail with Carla and her problem with King, but I don't think that it explains well. I don't know. Like I kind of felt like that. I kind of gave her a shitty reason to hate him, or just not a good reason at all. But I think again when you get to you think either issue 5 or sometime in the story, I think it's gonna kind of make sense. I don't know. Um, so then we finally get the soldiers. You know, and then they're gonna head back. Then you get this drawing. See, I don't think this was originally in the Illustrator file. I don't think that was in here, but I was also thinking of having another series called Hero Dice that I would kind of have alternating between uh, uh, here Liquid Rock and Hero Dice. I would kind of have them constantly alternating in some way, and I was gonna have more and more kind of references to Hero Dice within Liquid Rock. That's kind of why you see Udon there. That's why that poster is very kind of well. Uh, I paid attention to that in that poster in particular. But Hero Days, I don't think it's gonna be the way I planned it back then. I think it's gonna be something different. So here I kind of wanted to introduce an evolution hierarchy of these monsters because I was really thinking at this point, what does good monster movies have, or like sci-fi stuff, or like Resident Evil? They have hierarchies of their creatures. Same with like Dead Space. Sorry. So I figured, hey, I should have a 3-stage evolution. Sorry, I'm like really whatever right now. But so this is the second stage that this guy's evolving into. See, he's kind of fat, and then he gets really muscular. He gets a longer, sharper tongue. He gets some teeth. He gets pointer ears. He gets more defined face. I feel like more skeletal, I guess. And I really like that. I really like that design. And I think I even designed one with wings. And I don't know if I want to keep it or do something else. But I gave him wings at one point. I know I gave him wings at some point in the. I concepted this. That's the thing. I concepted this form. I was thinking of like, okay, he's gonna have this and that. He's gonna be muscular. I knew I wanted to be muscular from the start. Um, but I think I wanted to give him wings as well. But that was like, that's a little much. And if they had wings, you probably would have seen them by now. But I think if I give him wings, there could be a reason for it. But I don't know yet. I'm still kind of iffy on that right now. Then you see this helmet guy. Now I kind of wanted. As you can kind of see, I've been getting more and more abstract with these helmets. Because I used to do a lot of line work with the helmets. Then I was like, let's get rid of the line work and just kind of do that. And that's what I kind of did. I'm kind of proud of this bottom part because I like that you see the tongue go through the helmet, so you kind of know how sharp it is and hard and fast it is, I guess. And this line kind of cuts the middle part because there was space and distance between those two characters. Then that line is supposed to just cut that part out, so it shows like, bam, and then it might have read better if it was flipped, but I think that would be confusing for me because then, like I don't know, I don't know why I did it that way, but I did it that way. I kind of like how I drew his upper part. Didn't detail his leg at all because I was lazy. And then they hear screaming. I think that's it for this issue. I didn't add it to be continued at all to this. Wow. I think that's the 4th issue. Yeah, that's the 4th issue. So I think that's it. And here I give you a nice little taste of the 5th issue right here. So as you can see, there's King. That's King. I decided to change his design because I wanted to allude or kind of show that time has passed. The image that you see King when Carla was talking about him was the last time that she saw him. So then I figured at this point in time, he's not gonna look the same. He should look different because this should be, some time has passed. So I gave him a handlebar mustache. I got rid of his hair. It's probably also I was kind of watching Breaking Bad around this point, I think, and I kind of wanted a Walter White type character, but I don't. But he's not gonna be Walter White at all. But at least I don't think he is. But I kind of like his design. I like his scar I gave him. But the one thing is that now I look at it, it's like Zero. Zero has a scar like that, but whatever. No one copyrights scars. But I like the design. That his hairstyle I kind of got from Korra. I got from Mako, and I decided to give him a beard and long sideburns because why not? Gave him mutton chops and a beard, a little goatee beard thing, and Mako hair because I wanted to be different. Then this guy I kind of thought of Ken. I guess I don't know, but yeah, that's it. This is what I've been working on. Lately I'm on the 5th issue. I said some things here. If you like these videos, that's cool. I did this on a whim. How long is this video gonna be? 26 minutes. I think this is a good place to stop. If you watched it this long, thank you for watching. This was a very interesting ride down memory lane. I took. I mean, but look. Okay, I'm sorry. Look at, I can't zoom in. But you see the movie theater sees because he's in a movie theater. That's where he is. He was watching a movie, and this is the random page I took that I decided to use as a intro. So it's gonna be interesting seeing this done and doing commentary on this issue. But it's taking a lot of time because the thing is, Coral Painter it doesn't work that good on El Captain anymore. But now I kind of got it to work, but it's still not as good as it was before. But it's getting there. But I've also just been working on so many other projects that I was more engaged with those than this. And as I said, the story with Liquid Rock was just kind of hard for me to get back into. And I mean, I'm a little happy with the story in issue 5 because it's kind of leading away from my original plan, which was shit. I hated it, and now it's a little bit better, but I don't know. I will work on it more. It's just I don't know. I do feel like an asshole. I guess just saying, oh, it's happening, but I can't. I'm just not gonna show it, and this and that, and all that above. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're a diehard Liquid Rock fan. I'm sorry. It's been really hard for me to get motivated for this comic. I'm more driven on my motion comic idea that I've been throwing around than this. But that's it. Thanks for watching this long ass video. See you in the next video. And hopefully you guys stay tuned for my new streams I'm doing every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. See you then.